Michelle and welcome back to my channel. So this is the look that I'm creating for you guys and I really love how this look turned out. I wanted to give you guys two lip options as well. So I did a nude lip and this very bold lip. This is a holiday inspired look. It might be a little bit on the dramatic side for some people, but I'm feeling it. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then please continue to watch. Okay guys, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is fill in my brows, and I'm gonna use one of my favorite brow pencil. This is the Benefit Precise brow pencil, and the number that I use is number 4. So I'm just adding some concealer to my eyelid. I love using concealer for my eyeshadow base, and I've been using this one a lot lately for my eyeshadow base. This is the MAC Select Cover Up in the shade NC42. So I'm just applying that all over my eyelid. You guys, I broke my nails, and this is actually coming in very handy because I can use my finger to do this. And usually when I have my nails, I can't do that. I'm just gonna go in with the Beauty Blender sponge and blend out that concealer. So I'm just gonna go in with some translucent powder just to set and lock that concealer into place, and it's just gonna make it so much easier for us to blend our eyeshadows. So let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm gonna take a very light brown eyeshadow, Raw Sienna. This is from my Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. So it's this one right here. My Modern Renaissance palette looks so beat up. Like, oh my gosh, this is just, ugh. I need to get a new palette, like seriously, beat up. But that's how you know I really love it, because I use it so much. And I'm gonna go in with my NYX number 17 brush. You guys already know I love this brush. It's one of my favorite for blending. And I'm just going to pop that right above my crease, like so. And just swirl it around. I'm pulling that right into the inner portion of my eyes as well. Now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Addiction's Flamin' Love palette. You guys, these eyeshadows are so freaking pigmented, like really pigmented eyeshadows. And I'm gonna take the dark brown eyeshadow right here. Oh, this is actually not even the darkest brown. This is like a red tone brown. You guys know I love my warm shades, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna pop that into the crease as well. I'm gonna go in with a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna go in with the MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease to get that crease more defined. These eyeshadows are so pigmented, but they blend really easy, considering the fact that they are matte shadows, and matte shadows that are like super pigmented is always a little bit harder to blend. So I'm gonna go back into the Makeup Addiction Flamin' Love palette, and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow right here. This one is Flamin' Kisses, and I'm just gonna go back in with my 217 brush and just apply just a little bit of that at the top. Now I'm gonna take the eyeshadow Brownie, which is a dark brown eyeshadow. So we're just gonna place that right at the outer corner, and I'm using the 217 brush. It is a lot smaller, so it really does get in there and get the job done. So now I'm gonna go back in with some concealer. I'm gonna take my MAC Select Cover Up in the shade NC42. That's the shade I use all over my eyelid. And I'm just gonna use this to cut my crease. I'm also using a concealer brush to do this. So I find that this is the easiest way for me to do a cut crease. It just works easy. Just use some concealer and cut that crease. I'm just going back into the translucent powder just to set that concealer. I'm just going back into the palette, and I'm grabbing the Flamin' Kisses palette, and I'm just gonna place it at the outer corner. So for the eyelid, I want to keep it nude, but I also want to keep it matte. And the palette I'm using doesn't have a matte nude shadow, so I'm going to take another palette from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and this is their Smoked Out palette. And I'm going to grab the eyeshadow Half Naked, and I'm just going to place that all over my eyelid. So I'm just going to apply that all over the eyelid. It pretty much looks like the same color as my concealer. Going back into the eyeshadow Brownie, I'm going to take a angled brush, and I'm just going to make the crease look a little bit more defined. And of course we're going to blend that. Okay guys, so now we're going to do my least favorite thing to do. The eyeliner. No, I'm just kidding. It's not my least favorite thing to do. It's just really hard for me to do it on camera, because off camera I can get it to look really good, but on camera honey, I need to be like this close to my mirror, okay? And if I'm this close, sorry, my mirror is a little dirty, fingerprints all over it. But if I'm this close to my mirror, then you guys can't see anything. So it's gonna be really hard for me to do this on camera. And I want my eyeliner to look extra freaking good today. I want it to look so sharp, like sharp enough to, you know, cut somebody. I have a fresh liner too. So this is the NYX Matte liquid liner, which I love so much. And I'm also going to use the MAC brush black liner. I just like to use this one also just to help me to get the line nice and perfect, because I do struggle a little bit with liquid liner, but I love the NYX one because it's so black. I'm gonna try and do this on camera right now, but if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to get up and leave. So I like to pull a little like this. I want my liner to go out like this. So I'm starting at the outer corner. Honestly, you guys just watch, because I can't talk while I do this. I cannot talk, I need to be focused. So that's like a baby liner right now, but we want it to be extra thick. See, it's starting to look a little crazy. You guys, that is all I'm gonna do on camera. I have to get off camera now, okay? So, but that's pretty much it, and I just make it a little bit thicker. Okay, you guys, so I just did my liner. I'm back. I'm gonna go back into the Flaming Love palette, and I'm just gonna take that dark brown and just add a little bit more of that at the outer corner. So since I'm feeling a little fancy today, I'm gonna add a little glitter to this look. I'm gonna take Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. You guys, I love this stuff. This is probably one of my favorite glitters from Urban Decay. And I'm just gonna place that right at the outer corner. I'm just gonna add some false lashes to this look, and the lashes I'm using, they are by Colouredraine. I don't remember the name, but I'll put it in the description bar down below. So I'm just looking down, I have my mirror. Okay, so now that the eyes are somewhat completed, we're gonna move on to skin. First thing I'm gonna do is prep the skin. I already applied moisturizer to my skin, and I'm just gonna go in with my Fresali Rose Gold Elixir and just apply that onto my skin as well, because honey, my skin is so dry right now. It's just so dry, so I need my Fresali. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty primer. I've been using this a lot lately, and I actually really like it, so that's why I've been using it a lot lately. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my face just to ensure that the foundation lasts a lot longer and all day long. Well, it's not really gonna last all day long, because as soon as I'm done this video, I'm gonna go out, run some errands, and take it right off. So before I apply foundation to my face, you guys know the drill. I always color correct first. I color correct under my eyes because it's a little dark under there. So I use the Maybelline Master Camo pen. I love this pen right here. And it's just gonna cancel out the darkness. Some people say the color correcting, oh, that's just an extra step and it's not necessary. Honestly, I think it's very, very necessary if you need it. If you don't need it, then don't do it. But for me, it's very necessary, and I see a huge difference when I do color correct and when I don't color correct. I'm just taking my Sigma flat kabuki brush. Definitely, hi Tanea. You guys, Tanea's outside. She just saw me. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You're so weird.
Cool.
Why?
Well, I just saw you. Isn't that weird if people walk past?
Yeah, a guy was just walking by and
He's
like,
looking at you? Who's he saying that?
Yeah, he came to watch his face, one of the guys who work. Yeah, so my daughter Tania just got home from school, and I'm actually filming in my den right now. There's like a big window, the window is open, and there's so many people like walking by. People are like walking by, see me film my videos, and they're just like, hi. I'm like, hi. I'm just sitting here talking to myself and doing my makeup. So weird. I usually film my videos in a different room, but I'm just trying out different locations for my filming rooms. Anyways, let me just get back into this. So I personally like to mix my foundations, and today I'm using Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, which is a full coverage foundation. So I apply that first, and then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 370. I like to mix these two together. I just love the way they look. This is optional, you don't have to do this, you don't have to be extra, but I'm extra and I like the way it looks together. So I'm just applying this all over my face. I'm using the same Sigma brush to blend the foundation. I love using brushes, especially with this foundation, and then I go in with a damp beauty blender sponge. Make sure I get my neck. I had to go put my hairband on because I really can't do my foundation without it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm gonna grab my damp beauty blender sponge. and just dab that on. So now I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm gonna use the shade Tan Sand, which I use like, you know, to highlight in this area, my forehead, down the nose, and all that good stuff. For under my eyes, I like it a little bit brighter, so I did go in with a concealer shade that is just a bit lighter because I like it to be nice and bright under there. And with this concealer, it lasts a long time, I will say, so a little does go a long way. And I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender sponge to blend. And my beauty blender still has a little foundation, so I'm just gonna apply my foundation shade so it doesn't look too crazy under the eyes. You know, don't wanna look too bright and crazy. And have no crazy flashbacks if we take pictures. I'm just gonna apply that down my nose, down my chin, forehead. So now I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. I'm not going to apply too much of that, and I don't think I'm going to be baking under my eyes. I mean, some days I'm like, yes for baking, and some days I'm just like, not today, I can't be bothered. I'm going to use my MAC 134 brush. Just apply a little bit of that powder and just press it in just to ensure that the foundation lasts all day long. I find that when I apply my Ben Nye Banana powder first, my foundation just looks like extra flawless. Like so flawless. And I don't really apply a lot of the powder, you guys, as you can see. So now I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC45, and I'm just going to apply that all over as well, just to set everything. It's going to look nice and flawless. And now I'm gonna go ahead, so for under my eyes, I like to go in with the powder that is the same color as my skin tone, and then I use a lighter powder. This helps avoid flashback. So I just went back into the powder, applied onto my beauty blender, just a small amount, and just press that in under my eye. I'm gonna take my Sigma highlighter brush and then just dip that into my banana powder, just a little, and just press that in under my eyes. You guys, I just realized I didn't even cream contour today. I was planning on it, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna move right on into my bronzer. I'm gonna use my Matte Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Deep Dark with the same MAC 134 brush. I do like to bake under my contour, so I'm just gonna apply some of that same Ben Nye powder. So while this is baking, I'm just gonna move on and finish my brows. So I'm just gonna go back in with my Benefit brow pencil and just do the top of my brows. Hey, Bobby. Hi, Mr. Simba. Hey. Hi, baby. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust away all that excess powder. I haven't done my bottom lash line this dark in a long time. Like, I'm almost not used to it, but that's what I'm going for today. So I'm gonna take a black eye pencil to line my waterline and line my bottom lash line. I'm using a Feline by Matte because it is super black. Okay, right now it's looking all raggedy and crazy looking, but that's okay because we're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and blend that out. So now I'm going to take the darkest black eyeshadow I have. This one is, I can't remember the name of it, but it's from Melt Cosmetics. And oh yeah, it's the Dark Matter stack, eyeshadow stack. So I'm just going to take the black eyeshadow and just run it along the bottom lash line as well. And of course I have to make that ugly face while I do this because I can't look cute while I do this. Like, I don't think I can look cute while I even do my makeup. I don't understand how some people look so cute when they're doing their makeup. I feel like I look so raggedy and I make the ugliest faces ever. So I'm just gonna go back in with the pencil brush just to blend that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the Makeup Addictions Flame in Love palette. We're gonna take this brown over here and I'm just gonna run that along the bottom lash line as well. Just gonna make that look nice and smoky. And you guys, I'm not even gonna use any shimmer in my inner corner today. No shimmer allowed today. So now I'm gonna add some mascara to my bottom lashes. Give them a little drama. Okay, so now that the eyes are completed, we're gonna finish off the face and the lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some highlighter to the highest point of my cheekbones, and I'm gonna be using the Dose of I can't talk today. I'm gonna be using the Dose of Color Fuego highlighter by Desi and Katie, and I'm actually gonna try this brush out by Makeup Addictions. I don't know if it's Glam.com because I like using a fan brush, but I'm just gonna give this a try. So this is their highlighter brush. Ooh. Okay. I like it, but I kind of prefer to use my fan brush, I think. So this is a peachy blush that I'm completely obsessed with. This is from NARS. It's called Intensely. I don't think my camera's even doing it any justice, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna add that on my cheeks. I'm actually gonna use a dual fiber stippling brush because I like using stippling brushes to apply my blush. So we are gonna move on to the lips. I'm gonna do a nude lip first, and then I'll do another lip choice so you guys can have lip options for when you create this look. I might do a red lip just because I'm wearing red, you know. I don't know, I just feel like doing red. But I'm gonna do a nude first. So I'm just gonna go in with my lip pencil. This is MAC Chestnut. I usually don't use chestnut. I love using cork, but I don't know where my cork is, so chestnut's gonna have to do it today. For my lipstick, I'm gonna use Matte Velvet Teddy. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty gloss. It's obviously one of my favorites because I use it a lot. So I'm just gonna go in with my Tasha Dewy Skin Spray. So I'm gonna go in with the second lippy, and I'm using the same pencil. So now I'm gonna go in with Dose of Colors, and this is Extra Saucy. This is from their holiday collection. And this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you do. Comment down below and let me know what you guys wanna see next. And I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. I love you guys. Bye.